Hey friends, welcome back to our Python exercise series for beginners. If you're just joining, don't worry, you can still follow along. So today we are making something fun and super useful, which is a simple calculator, but this time using smart if-else logic, which is built in. So here is the plan. We'll ask the user for the two numbers, then we'll do four operations, and then it could be addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. But wait, what if the second number is zero? And what happens when we try to divide it? So there is a problem in, division by zero actually will crash our entire program. So we will handle that nicely using if else. All right, let's go together. So we'll build a simple calculator using if else. So step one, get user input. So num1 equal to input. Enter the first number and num2 equal to input. Enter the second number. Okay. As we are following the mathematical operations, always change the type of the number, the input that you're getting. It is a string by default, so we are changing it to float because we are working on mathematical operations. And step two is to perform the operations. I'm going it fast because you guys have already, have gone through all these steps and these are really easy and simple to understand. So that's why I'm not going in deep, taking each and step, digging each and step. So I'm just going it like we have already done it before. So I'm just going to do addition, which is num1 plus num2. And then we are going to work on subtraction, which could be num1 minus num2. And then we are going to do multiplication. Num1 into num2. So now we are going to handle the division error. So here is where we will check the division. So here is where we are going to use else and if. I hope now you guys can see it, if I'm not wrong. And now let's check. Let's handle the division with if else. So first we will check whether the number is 0 or not. The second number is 0 or not. So if num2 not equal to 0, so if that's not equal to 0, then it means it is something other than 0. So then we can do division. So which is num1 by num2. Okay. Else, that means if the number is 0, instead of, if the second number is 0, then obviously if we don't print anything, if we don't do anything, if we just ignore it, then our program is going to crash. So instead of getting it crash, what we will do is we will add some value to the division variable so that it can print it for us. So which is error cannot divide by 0. See, now the division will print this error if the second number is 0 instead of, crashing the entire program. So this is how we can handle the error. And now we are going to show the results. So print, addition, addition, subtraction, subtraction, multiplication, multiplication, print, division, division. That's it. So let's run this one. Enter the first number, maybe 2, and second number, maybe 5. Addition 7, subtraction -3, multiplication 10, and division is 4. And what if the second number is 0? So addition may be 5. The first number may be 5, I'm sorry. Second number 0. See, division error, cannot divide by 0. So this is how we can do it. So first we actually had two numbers as input. So which is the number 1 and number 2. And then we stored the results of addition, subtraction, and multiplication directly. We didn't do anything. Even in the previous exercise, we followed the same thing. And here also we did the same thing. But coming to the third, which is the division, so that is really important. So for division, we actually checked the whether the second number is not 0, whether the number is 0 or not. So if the second number is not 0, then we did just the normal division, which is num 1 by num 2. What if the second number is 0? So then the program will come here, and what if this is 0? So 0 not equal to 0 is false, right? So then it will generally jump here to the else part, and then here it will add division, which is error cannot divide by 0. And now the program goes here, it will print addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Coming to the division, it will take the input from here, from this calculations. It could be either this or this. And then according to the conditions, according to the value of the second number, it will decide which value we can assign to the division. So that is how it will print error cannot divide by 0 if the number 2 is 0. If the number 2 is other than 0, any other number, then it will directly do division, which is num 1 by num 2. So this is what we have done. Maybe if we don't do it, our program may crash. And it just politely tells the user that there is something wrong here. The number is 0. So in the next exercises or in the next upcoming concepts, we'll make our program even more smarter. Until then, you can just keep practicing, keep coding, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you got this program done. If you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to me through comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also keep following us for the next upcoming interesting episodes.